We begin with the fifth nuclear test of the DPRK. The UN Security Council has said it would immediately begin consultations on further measures against Pyongyang. Nick Harper reports.
The DPRK's latest and largest nuclear test drew a swift response from the United Nations, the Secretary-General himself speaking out against Pyongyang.
I condemn in the strongest possible terms the underground nuclear test by the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. This is yet another brazen breach of the resolutions of the Security Council.
The gravity of the situation shown by the fact that he spoke more personally than usual, expressing regret and sadness that as he prepares to exit the UN after 10 years in charge, he has not been able to stop the DPRK's nuclear weapons program. The UN's nuclear watchdog, the International Atomic Energy Agency, also condemned the test.
This is in clear violation of numerous UN Security Council resolutions and in complete disregard of the repeated demands of the international community. It is a deeply troubling and regrettable act.
The UN Security Council has adopted 5 resolutions against the DPRK since its first nuclear test in 2006. The most recent set of sanctions, imposed back in March, were described by the US Ambassador to the United Nations, Samantha Power, as the strongest imposed by the Council in more than 2 decades. And yet, time and again, the DPRK has ignored them, leaving many to wonder what the UN can do to stop Pyongyang. But the Council's next move is increasingly limited. Banning fuel oil from entering the country has been suggested, but the fear is that would hurt the ordinary citizens far more than the country's leaders. A new set of UN sanctions may be proposed, but it would take several days before the Council is likely to agree and then vote on them. And even then, based on past experience, there's little chance the DPRK will listen. Nick Harper, CCTV, New York.